Hello there, vinyl community. JJ here from 22 Explosive Hits coming at you. I did have a power outage yesterday. A power pole went down in my neighborhood, knocking my power out from about 8 o'clock in the morning till around 11 o'clock last night. I didn't realize how much I needed technology, and also, there's nowhere to go in a storm or situation like that. Movies were kind of open, but there was just crap playing. I wasn't interested in that, but I was like, normal circumstances, they go like to a Starbucks and hang out. So I should end up going to Goodwill. And actually, I went to Goodwill, looked at records, and I sat on the couches for a while and read my records because it was like 90 degrees outside and I didn't want to go out in the heat. So I picked up a few records. Hope you guys get a kick out of some of the stuff I found. The first one I found, I did put in my folk tag, is Peter. This one is done by Peter of Peter, Paul, and Mary. I'm looking forward to listening to it. The vinyl action, this one for a thrifting adventure looks pretty clean. He does have the track listings on here is on the record itself right there. It looks pretty clean actually. River of Jordan, Mary Beth, Wings of Time. Looking forward to listening to this one. Looks really nice, and I hope I enjoy it. Next one is a Peter, Paul, and Mary album. I specifically picked this up to show in the vinyl tag, but I'm looking forward to listening to this. As "And When I Die," "The Other Side of This Life," "Kisses Sweeter Than Wine," "Well, Well, Well." It'll be a fun listen. My parents were really into Peter, Paul, and Mary. Every time they came on PBS, it was kind of a family event to watch the concert. So, and I know both have seen them many times. They always put on a really good show. I always enjoyed that folk sound by them. The next one I picked up at Goodwill is Kenny Rogers the Gambler. Fun record. Came out in the early 80s. The Gambler and She Believes in Me were probably the biggest hits off this record. Actually, the Muppets did a really good version of The Gambler. If you ever had a chance to catch it, they kind of reenacted it with Muppets, and it's actually really good. I think it's one of Jim Henson's best little ditties that he did with the song. Next one I picked up is next one I picked up is Chariots of Fire by Vangelis. I love Vangelis's music. They also did the music for Blade Runner. They've also done the music for other things as well. This is one of their greats as far as like tunes to listen to. The record actually, I'm not sure how good a shape it's in, so I'm not sure if this one's going to go into my collection. Need to do some cleanup on it. If it cleans up well and plays well, I'll keep it. But if not, it only paid $1, so woo, there it goes. So hoping it does work though. This is a really good soundtrack. The other one I picked up is John Denver, Greatest Hits. This one was out there. This one was actually $2.99. I don't know why. The thing is ripping apart. I think she actually gave it to me for $1, but it's got on here "Take Me Home, Country Roads," "Follow Me for a Baby," "Leaving on a Jet Plane." It's got all this good stuff on here. So I'm not sure how well it'll clean up, but I don't know why this one's at $2.99 when the whole thing is about ready to cave in, and I need to do like a tape job, I think, on the vinyl cover. Next one I found is added to my comedy stuff is the Smother Brothers Comedy Hour. Looking forward to listening to this. These guys were kind of a fun um, duo. They were also parodied on the show In Living Color by Damon Wayans and Keenan Ivory Wayans. They used to do their own little black version of Smother Brothers as kind of to make fun of them and poke fun. Keenan had a good time with that one. So I'm looking forward to listening to this record. Here's the gatefold. It looks pretty nice. And actually, I think this vinyl was actually in pretty decent shape. So hoping I like it, a good addition to my comedy collection if it works out. The next one I picked up, I think this one's really clean actually. The cover is really good. This is Olivia Newton-John's Physical, very popular in '81. Here's the inner sleeve on here. Um, I do have this one and I cleaned it up really well. Um, but it has all the original jackets on here and stuff, and the record itself, it's got a lot of smudges on it, but if anything, I have this already a clean copy like on the vinyl, and I can just take this case and replace it because it's mint. So that's what I was thinking on this one. If I do decide to make do, kind of putting two and two together. And the other one is the popular. This guy's like on all my stuff. This guy is Andy Gibb. He's on all my KTELs. I Just Want to Be Your Everything, written by his brother Barry. He performed it. He was really popular. He was also on Punky Brewster. Sadly, he died very young. But he was actually supposed to set to join the Bee Gees actually when he died. So that was actually pretty sad. I also managed to get a copy of. Okay, now I have this sealed. See if I have it here. Yep, I do. I have this one sealed. Polka's 25 greatest hits. It's sealed. I never opened it. It was like their second big hit that KTEL had. But if you look here, what struck me as interesting was is that KTEL label is completely different than any other KTEL label that I have. It looks very similar to the artistic label that's on the Country Hits, which was their first one. So I was actually really interested in why this label looked more than anything. If you look really close, you can see how tight those tracks are on there. Typical thing. It needs a lot of cleanup. This thing's really busted, but it was kind of cool. I got to see the inside of the record without having to open up my sealed record. I don't really plan on opening because I'm not that big into polka hits. I just keep this record more for nostalgia for my collection. Um, but that was a fun Goodwill haul. Just wanted to broadcast that to everybody. I know we like to share this stuff. Hope you enjoyed this video. Just remember, let's lift each other up and not bring each other down. Have a great day.